Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's the holiday of lovers, obviously, and if you like snow, especially across the western areas, if you're a skier, you're going to love this forecast. Not going to like it very much if you're like me and you don't like snow very much, though. Did some watches, warnings, and advisories. Did upgrade these this morning. Anywhere in the pink, extending basically all the way from Yellowstone all the way down toward the Salt Wyoming range, includes the Star Valley as well as the Jackson Valley. These are winter storm warnings. And areas in the purple, not quite as much snow expected here. Winter weather advisories, that includes Pinedale as well as the Wind Rivers and the Absarokas as well. You want to start the end times on these? Let's go to our website, weather.gov/RIW. As we time out the impacts, today will probably be the least affected day. There will be some snow showers across the west, especially in the Tetons around Jackson, but any further accumulations there should be light during the day. Heavier snow comes back in with the first part of the system tonight, especially after midnight, then the heavier snow will fall. Notice this east divide, a few light snow showers possible, especially across the north, but no real impacts from this. Thursday gets a little bit more widespread. Snow will continue in the west. Heaviest during the morning hours. There'll probably be a break in the afternoon, and then the evening hours, just kind of a low, lighter snow falling, and the heavy snow comes back in after midnight. And some snow showers spreading east of the divide as well, especially across the north, but unless you get under snow banding, not a lot of accumulation there. Now, as we head toward Friday, snow will still be falling hard around sunrise, but it should begin to taper off as we head toward midday and end in the afternoon hours. Snow showers will then move east of the divide. Now, again, like I've always said, take a drink if you hear me say this before. It's dynamic. It's going to be a banded, showery snow. It's really hard to pinpoint these things. Probably a better chance up north, but the exact position, it's too far out to really know at this point. Some probabilistic stuff we'll start out by taking a look at. Potential seeing at least an inch of snow across the area. Across the west, it's pretty much 100% here. East of the divide, best chance across the north, basically Cody, Powell, over toward Lovell, Grable, and also over here toward Buffalo, with lessening chances as you head further south. But pretty much anywhere, I'd say, north of the Owl Creek Bridge ranges, standing a pretty good chance of seeing at least an inch of snow out of this, with the least impacts lower Wind River Basin as well as down here across Sweetwater County. Now we bump this up to 4 inches of plowable snow. Just about 100% again across much of the west where we have those highlights in effect, the warnings and advisories. East of the divide, pretty good chance across the Bighorns, but not too much of a chance of seeing that. Best chance is probably Cody. That might be a little bit high there. That might be closer to 1 in 4, and maybe 1 in 6 around the Buffalo area. Now a real big snowstorm here will bump it up to a foot. Not really much of a chance east of the divide except here across the western slopes of the Bighorn Range, but places where people live across the west, basically the Star Valley, best chance up toward Alpine. 2 and 5 is pretty good there. They could do really well out of this with the northwest flow here. Jackson Valley, small chance around Jackson, but a better chance as you head toward Moran Junction. About 26% there, and pretty much 100% across the higher elevations of the mountain ranges. Now, it's got at least this much snow across the area. Probably the lowest we'll see. East divide, really not that much. Probably just a Cody to an inch in many areas. We don't get a lot. 2 might be a little bit high at Cody. That's probably closer to an inch as well. Across the western mountains, anywhere from about 5 to 8 inches, I'd think, at least across the valleys. Tetons are probably going to see the absolute most out of this with that favorable flow coming in there. I'd say at least 10 to 18 inches across the higher elevations here. Now if we bump this up to the likely maximum amount of snow we'll see. Look at this. Western valleys, anywhere from about 8 to 14 inches across these areas if things set up right. Now the Tetons could do really well at this. If a lot of moisture comes in here and things set up right, some places could be measuring maybe 30, maybe 35 inches, maybe over 3 feet in a few spots by the time this all ends on Friday morning. Now as we press east of the divide, look at the trend here. Basically across the north they'll see the most things set up anywhere from about 2 to 4 or 5 inches. Again, northern third of the state, anywhere from about 2 to 5. This is worst case scenario. Central part of the state, around Dubois there could be some blowover, but anywhere say from about 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches. And the least amount falling here across southern portions of the state, especially Sweetwater County, an inch, maybe locally 2 inches. Across the Green River Basin, big variance here, maybe up to 5 inches around Pinedale, 2 around Big Piney and Farson. Monterey may do pretty well, maybe locally up to a foot. Now the most likely accumulation we'll get out of this, our official forecast, look across the west here, about 8 to 12, maybe 13 inches across the valley locations. Highest amounts again, pointing at the Tetons here, anywhere from about 18 to 24, maybe locally up to 30 inches here. Drops off as you head further east though, 3 to 4 around Pinedale, drops off quite a bit as you head down toward Farson and Big Piney. Not really a lot here across Sweetwater County, anywhere from about a coating to an inch. Same thing across central Wyoming, maybe 1, maybe 2 inches here. This might be a little low. Now east of the divide, biggest impacts, northern third of the area, especially from about Thermopolis on to the north. Anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches expected. Highest chance of seeing more than that around the Buffalo area, Cody, maybe up toward Lovell as well. Here's our resources. You want weather, you know where to go, weather.gov/RIW. Road conditions, again, don't call us for road conditions. Go here. You get it right from the source. On the web, wildroad.info. You want to call them on the phone the old-fashioned way, 511 in-state, 1-888 Wild Road out-of-state. And if you want to look at those webcams for yourself, we have them from all over the state. Just go to our webpage, go to our local programs tab, and go to our webcams tab. Be safe, everybody, and enjoy your day.